So guys, we're gonna do a pool cleaning vlog and a look at my pool and a table. I'm gonna fold some flags, so I gotta set the camera up. So I need to fucking have the phone a certain angle to be able to get the flags. There we go. Things powered on, charging. All right, so I got one flag folded already. Let's get some flags done. If I fall in the pool, call help. Ooh, see ya. I can't believe it took a fucking year for my YouTube, to restrict my one video. It was like it was a whole bunch of like Wildwood kids. They weren't like fighting, they were like pushing and shoving. It took them to restrict the second part of that. They restricted the first part right away, I think. Age restricted it. So I don't give a shit if it's an age restriction, personally. Don't worry about next door. They're all in their pool. They usually play in the pool of this. Usually this time either this or they go bang the fucking basketball. This is Australia. First one we did was South Korea. Next one is South Africa. I remember I had pizza over their house. I remember that. That was a couple of months ago. That was a couple of years ago. They've been here since 2021, I think. They moved in right afterward. Man, we were gonna have 3 fucking Muslim women moving in that house. And because they saw me jump over the fence, they bailed out on buying the house. And we got this family instead. Thank God. I would have either been living next to this family or a bunch of maskers. I'd rather take the family over the fucking maskers because I don't want to hear that. I didn't care about next door either. When next door was previously, it was like a 20-year-old kid, party goer. He didn't give a shit about Kobe, me and him. Oh, I love DJ. Fucking great guy. My dad, my fucking friend. My former friend. He's a former friend of mine. This one's not folding. This one's really pissing me off. That's how you do it. Do it that way. Alright, next one is Iran. Some people say Iran, Iran. My pronunciation can be a little contrastive. You could call some contrastive. Fucking wind. Oh my god, this fucking wind. I'll tell you, that's one thing I don't like is fucking wind. It pisses me off on certain things like paper. When I'm trying to write papers and the wind all it does is fucking blow all that. That's why I hate the springtime and I hate the winter time. I hate the fall time because all it is that fucking transition. We don't get the jet stream. We start getting the jet stream more often during the winter. India. This one is fucking old. 27 years old, I'm gonna say. It's been somebody, I got it off of, had it for a long time, and she sold it to me. Wow, it is a fucking ageless monster. It's fucking old as fuck. Beware of my language, I'm a little bit of a mouthy guy. That's just how I was raised in a family of Greeks and Italians. Both of our people swear a lot. I got a shit ton of flags to fold. This takes me longer to fold than to set up. Hey, I'm not going out till 7:30, and I'm not putting any more flags up on the fucking thing today because look, it's already getting dark out. Okay. There's 2 certain ways to fold this flag. It's here. It's this way, like this, then this, and this. There's also another way. I think I didn't show it yet. I gotta find a flag that has that kind of method. This one is a bit different because I like to see the eagle being viewed. I like to view the eagle, so I tend to fold it like that. So pretty much there's all white space. There might be a little green or a little red. That's the best I can get it. Fold it up, fold it back, and then, then move it down a little bit so the eagle is still visible. His head, especially right here, and then fold it up once, and then boom. So see, eagle with the snake in his mouth. Oh, what's the next one? Philippines. They're one of the highest face mask wearing states in the world. What they call them, like independent states, countries. They also had a face shield mandate in when so anybody that was in the Philippines had to wear a mask and a shield. That was fucking. Thank God I wasn't there in 2020 or 21. Thank God I didn't fucking do that. I would have been fucking dead. That shit would have been fucking pissing me off every fucking where I'm going. But that's how the world revolved in the Philippines back then. There's only like 2 or 3 countries that required you to wear a mask and a shield. India, Philippines, and Peru. I don't know any others because I didn't do deep research into that shit, but I just know those top 3. Here's Canada. The country that still requires you, speaking of COVID, that still requires you a vax card to get the fuck in. The US used to be there, but then once Walensky got kicked out, we just got out of that shit. We should have been out of that shit by the end of fucking 2020. 21 into 22. What's next? Oh, here's another one that does that fucking thing I mentioned earlier with the Philippines. Peru. Peru's thing ain't that bad, so it's a little bit better to handle wearing them two together. But if you're in like the country of Philippines where it's fucking hot all year fucking round, it's hard to handle that kind of heat. Alright, this one's kind of a little complicated because I'm trying to decide, but we're gonna pick this side. So half, and then half. So 3 halves is the way I call it. This one's split. It's a split fold. Something like that. So split, half, hot dog style. Hot dog style. So here's 3 halves. And then it goes into quarter, or I meant third, and then half. Brazil, people are walking their dogs out now. It's walking dog weather. Everyone walks their fucking dogs out at this time. Oh, pretty much early in the morning, people are walking around in our area at 3:30 in a fucking room. Still going? Yeah, it's still going. I just gotta always check. Because some events I didn't pay attention, I never recorded it. There's somebody walking their fucking dog out. When people walk their fucking dogs out, it fucking drives me nuts. Because their dogs are fucking terrible. They go back, when people in today's world now have that mindset. Remember the social distancing mindset? Some people, when you're walking on the sidewalk, will walk off the sidewalk around you. They avoid you altogether. Come on, grow the fuck up. I said, you're scared of me? You're scared of catching the virus? Come on. I've actually, when I talked about COVID in the beginning of fucking 2020, someone actually was going on my channel and striking all my videos down, talking about, remember I mentioned about COVID, about like numbers and all that shit? They struck down my videos, even if the numbers were like, even if I was following the data. they would strike it down because COVID was so sensitive back then. They were paying people to censor my video, censor people. Look at Twitter. Look at X now. Now they call it X. The one lady, her name was Vijaya Gawada or whatever, Vijaya Wada, or something like that. Vijaya something. She was an Indian woman that worked for Twitter before Musk. Musk literally, she was the first person to get fired that day. It was her, the CEO, and like 2 other people. She was grilled by the fucking Congress for first censoring a doctor of her own kind in San Francisco because he opposed locking down schools and mask mandate because she was pro-COVID and pro-mask. So she would censor. That's why if you get these kind of people, they fucking censor you. Like, fuck. Well, in the state that she's from is a very heavily socialist state. Telangana is a very heavily socialist state. But she was censoring one of her own people because he was saying like, and he's from like I think Stanford, near I think it's near San Jose. So it's a Bay Area school, very liberal. This guy says there's better ways to like handle this pandemic without locking down schools, mandating masks, and all that shit. She censored and blacklisted him. I was thinking, oh. But when she got grilled for that, and she was actually the person who suspended Trump's account. And I think he deserved to get suspended, but now I don't care anymore. Musk reinstated him, which I was glad when his account was reinstated. But yeah, she suspended his account. Because those are the people that hated Trump the most were Indian women. They hated him. Women hate him a lot. Trump a lot. Especially though Indians and Indians hate him the most. Literally a couple of weeks ago, or like last this February was the first time I ever met an Indian woman that was Republican. And I've been through almost 17,000 I've seen or hung out with or like interacted with 17,000 because our area is a large amount of Indians. So plenty of Indian women I've talked to or interacted with either in person or online. This one from Dallas was the first one. I might go to Dallas next year. Well, I'm probably going to go to Houston. This is Colombia. Fucking mosquitoes. I got him. I fucking clipped him. Fucking mosquito was riding on my left arm and I fucking smacked him. Because he's a smacked ass. Puerto Rico! Puerto Rico! Should be a state. If they can get everything they want out of America, then they should just become a fucking state. If DC can get everything, they can become a state because they basically do everything but DC. The only thing that DC gets that Puerto Rico doesn't get is electoral votes. Which is kind of stupid that DC has it, but they're not a fucking state. Here, to get electoral votes, you need to be a state. Did the Philippines have any when we had them under our control? No. Oh, imagine the Philippines being a fucking U.S. state. Oh my god. That would be such a fucking, like, we'd be the most powerful, like, fucking nation. We'd make China even bigger, bitch. Because the Philippines is a fucking strategical area in that area. Because they're fighting with China over the fucking islands. So, we had the Philippines as a state. Not only is that 120 million people that are citizens, so that makes us an even bigger populated country. That's a very fucking strategic area, especially against China. Because China wants to be power hungry, whereas in the one video I watch all the time, the guy says they're power whores. Malaysia, Uzbekistan, and then I'll take these into my room, I don't need to lock my door, I'll be gone. Another one. Met a couple friends from this country, Indonesia. Oh, really nice person from the cruise. Her name was Magdalena, and her sister was really nice. I don't know what her other sister's name was, but I know the girl was Magdalena. Oh my God, really nice girl. She was happy when I pulled out the Indonesia flag. Really nice girl. Wish I would have got her like information, because God knows where she is now. She's probably fucking Indonesia rotting away. Not all of Indonesia is terrible, but it is very heavily populated. Especially Java. Java, I think, is where 75% of their population lives. 165 million people on that island. Java is a big fucking island out there. Literally, half of our country's population lives on that little island. The UK is maybe the size of what? Pennsylvania and fucking Virginia? It's a small fucking state. It's a small country. Not that fucking big. Like, France is twice the size of England. So Texas is bigger than France. So half the size of Texas is the size of the UK. And Texas has 40 million, so half of Texas is 20 million. This area is 160 fucking million people in it. Bahrain. Oh, wrong side. I gotta find the crevice where it meets. Nope, this next one. You gotta find the crevice where they meet. Fold it up straight ahead. As you know, I'm a flag, like, not a folding expert, but I can fold flags pretty good. Because I kind of have a little cheat code with it. I'm trying to find the map this way. It's a free third. Next one. We're actually getting these done pretty quickly. Afghanistan might be done within 10. Then we're going to do the pool and get on the road. Oh, I fucked up there. I fucking messed up. I think I folded this the wrong way. Yep, I did. I knew I fucked up because it didn't look right. Because I know what flags, when they're in this shape, look like. Yeah, I knew I fucked up. Wow, they're done. Oh my God. Hold on. 17 minutes. This one's a pain in the fucking balls to fold. Literally, this one is a pain in the balls. Look at that. It's such a pain in the balls to fold. Literally, because you have to align it right and then fucking pull it back even more. Oh, this one's gonna piss me off. Not telling you, this will piss me off. So I gotta keep my calm. I gotta keep calm. You pull it back. You pull it back even more. There we go. This one's a fucking pain in the ass to fold. Sorry about my languages. Okay, that's the best I can do. Fuck it. I don't remember ever folding it like that, but fuck it. It works. Bangladesh. Fuck it. Bangladesh. I remember it that way. Sri Lanka. A lot of Tamilians. Tamil Nadu. I think it's like an island of Tamil Nadu people. I don't know what their people are, but it's a lot of Tamilians live on the island. I know one person that lives on Tamil Nadu. I think she's becoming a nurse or something like that. Wish I had a fucking nurse. My fucking back. As you probably guys don't know, my back is in a lot of fucking pain back here. Wow, we're down to like maybe 3 flags left. I folded pretty quickly. Egypt. Oh yeah, it is. It's just you gotta fold it the right way doing this part. See, yep, that's where the eagle or whatever that is. I think it's an eagle. I don't know. We're down to what? One left? Venezuela. Yeah, but Venezuela was not one of the countries, like, I got into Peru. I liked Peru a lot then, and then they fucking had a civil crisis. I was like, what the fuck? I just started liking this country. I had the flag for not even too fucking long, and they're already fucking going through another crisis. Apparently. So, yeah, they were rioting for some time last year in Peru. This flag, the UK, is another one. This was given to me by my chemistry teacher. This was from my a British lit teacher that retired in our school. That retired at our school. British lit teacher had them. Never picked them up. He had them in his drawer. He gave me the UK flag, gave another friend the Scotland flag, and another one the Wales flag. So like 3 of us got the flags. Yeah, he's a pretty nice guy. Really nice guy. I love the guy. He's a jokester. Sports guy and a jokester. And I turned out he fucking hates Biden. I was like, wow. Me and this guy got a lot of things in common. Alright, that's pretty much it. Now let's get to organizing. Muslim. Desi. Weird ass nation. Spanish. Desi. Muslim. Spanish. Muslim. Wow, these flags are fatter. A lot fucking fatter. Now that I folded them. Well, what's this one? Spanish. Puerto Rico. I remember. I forgot this one. Miscellaneous. Pakistan, Brazil, Saudi Arabia. Miscellaneous. This is a mix between Desi and Muslim. Spanish. Showing you. This is. I think it belongs here. Here's my top ones right here. India, Philippines, Mexico. Tops. Indonesia. Muslim. America, I think it's the UK. Am I that low on flags? Uzbekistan, Muslim. UAE, ooh, this is actually a tough one. Muslim, because it's in the Middle East, but a lot of Indians. Weird ass. Tops. Muslim. Weird, nice, tops. Muslim and Indians. I'm gonna take these inside. Put this one in the middle. Spanish. Let me go take these inside. Alright, weird ass and good, like. Give me the new one. New Indian flag. We'll deal with those in a minute. fucking pack of horses. Alright. Alright, I got the 2 flags. It's what, 7 fucking p.m.? I could do that. He had to chlorinate it heavily. I'm actually going to call it here. Alright guys, see you later. Bye.